In the next 25 days, I've challenged myself to cross the country and race on 7 of America's craziest racetracks on a single set of Michelin tires.
If you're new here, I'm driving my BMW M3 set up as both a race car and a camper across 5,500 miles of America. Along the way, I'm racing on 7 of the most dangerous racetracks in the country and trying to beat lap time goals at each one. I've got just one set of Michelin tires and only 25 days to complete the entire journey.
Welcome to track number 3. We're at Laguna Seca International Raceway. Laguna Seca Raceway is our final racetrack on the West Coast. All right, we're at Laguna Seca International Raceway. This is a big dream come true for me coming out here. Our target lap time for today is 1 minute and 45 seconds. If I can't satisfy that lap time, we have to move forward, having failed today's track challenge. So Laguna Seca Raceway is a international raceway. IndyCar races here, IMSA races here. You get a lot of Le Mans cars, prototype cars, really fast stuff. Things to look out for on this track is the sound. There is a big sound restriction at Laguna Seca Raceway due to a lawsuit that was filed by a coalition. So there's a sound limit today of 90 decibels. The problem with my car is it's a lot louder than 90 decibels. So it poses a tricky challenge for me today. At turn 5, there's a sound booth on the right going up the hill. There's a decibelometer over there that measures the sound of the car from about 50 feet away. So my question is, how can I not get banned and still beat my lap time challenge? This is a Be Loud exhaust system on the car, and this is my valve controller. On turn 5 going uphill, I'm gonna turn my valves off. So when I go by turn 5 and I go by that sound booth, they're gonna hear that muffled exhaust. But once I blow past them, I'm gonna open it up again and we're gonna Today we're also with Lightspeed Track Events. Thank you so much for having us. There's a classroom that the instructors go and they explain the techniques with the drivers after every session. They do qualifying laps and then they go for a full send time attack, and at the end, the top 3 get prizes.
And now it's time to put my skills to the test. Will I be able to beat my 1 minute 45 second lap, or will I get kicked out because my car's way too loud? Let's find out. I'm only giving myself one warm-up lap to get my tires and my brakes up to temperature, but I'm doing my best not to cause any premature suspicion of my car being too loud before we do our push lap. But before we dive into the lap, real quick, I'm running a massive giveaway for the series. The prize pot starts at $1,000 and grows by 1 cent for every 10 views the series gets. Approaching turn 5 going up the hill, I wanted to get a visual on that sound booth where they enforce the sound level for the racers on track. It was behind the wall and it was a small white box. So on the flying lap, I have to close my valves and let go of the gas, making sure I don't get kicked out for being too loud. They will kick me out if I break the sound restriction. To enter the giveaway, just subscribe, like, and comment on each episode. Follow me on Instagram and DM me a screenshot that you've been watching every episode. Time to push, let's go. We're flying into turn 1 and at 120 miles an hour over the hill and slowing down to 59.4 miles per hour into the first braking zone. Entering turn 3, I'm already noticing all the corner marshals' eyes are on my car for how abnormally loud I was. Here comes turn 5. This was the most crucial part of the lap for me. I have to reach for my valve controller, lift up on throttle, and make sure I don't get black flagged. I'm losing so much time, up to 6 seconds during this whole process, which means that I need to be driving faster than a 1 minute 39 second pace to beat my lap time goal.
Turn my valves up.
I opened up my valves and went foot to the floor. Let's see how I go through the corkscrew. As we approach the final turn, I slow down all the way to 36.8 miles an hour on my final push to the finish line. Can I do it? Did I beat my lap time goal?
So close! No! That's it, we gotta cool down. Hey, we didn't blow sound.
Well, that sucks. I failed my Laguna Seca lap time goal even though 1 minute and 45 seconds seemed pretty easy to beat. So what happened? My bad habit of not using the full width of the track definitely hurt my cornering speed, but the real-time killer was turn 5. I lost 4 whole seconds fumbling for my valve controller to avoid getting black flagged by the sound booth, lifting off throttle all the way uphill, and getting back on it too late into turn 6. This one distraction killed my momentum and cost me the entire lap.
147.8, I swear, that's stupid ass, turn 5 going up, that's the stupidest thing I've seen in my life. Yeah, 147.8, I didn't make it, man. I gotta go to the next track. So we didn't get Willow, we got Chuckwell, we didn't get Laguna. So you guys are 2 for 1. 2 for 1 against me. I'm gonna be broke by the end of this stupid series, that's for sure. Damn, I hate that shit. Going up turn 5, but corkscrew is so sick. But I lost all my time on that turn. I lost like 5-6 seconds on that stupid uphill bullshit.
But now it was time for Mr. Tom, one of Lightspeed instructors, to take me out on track in his Frankenstein-built MR2 race car. I'm curious to see how much faster he's able to complete a lap because his car's exhaust volume is well under 90 decibels, which means he won't have to lift off throttle or fumble for his valve controller. While we were getting ready, I want to show you guys the new Be Loud Lap Time Express pieces, limited edition hoodies, shirts, and a hat that I just dropped for this trip. Now let's see how Mr. Tom drives this lap.
Yeah, no, he's gonna do a better job than I did, that's for sure.
And that he did. This guy knew the track very well. Not to mention that gorgeous turbo flutter sound his car was making. Flying by the sound booth at full throttle got me a bit jealous since I wasn't able to do the same thing. Going back to the apparel, the pieces are clean, classy, and only available while I'm on the road crossing the country. So go and get your gear at shopbeloud.com. Every order helps us keep pushing to make bigger, crazier content like this. Details are in the description. But after the kink at turn 6, we approached the corkscrew, which dropped my stomach like a literal roller coaster. As we were approaching the end of the lap, I was growing more curious to find out how much quicker his lap was compared to mine. But I guess the passenger seat was deceiving because what I found out next was very surprising.
What do you usually run? 148. Yeah, 148.
If you heard that correctly, Mr. Tom mentioned that he usually runs a 1 minute and 48 second lap, which was 1 second slower than my best lap. But the crazy part is, he's not lifting on turn 5 at all, which means I drove a faster lap than him while having lifted off throttle and driving a sloppy lap when I was on track. Interesting stuff to think about.
That was so much fun. All right, now let's go to Barstow. We got tomorrow. Well, we didn't get the lap time we wanted, but I guess we could say mission accomplished being the loudest guy on track today, that's for sure. But we didn't blow sound because that strategy worked. Wow, look at that scenery. Wow, that's actually beautiful.
I also want to thank Mobil 1 for being our maintenance and longevity partner for this trip. Without their 10W60 oil, I wouldn't be able to go out and drive, enjoy the country, and embark on this beautiful and once-in-a-lifetime journey. So shout out to Mobil 1 for the opportunity. Quick little gas station run to grab a Red Bull. Thank you for giving me wings.
See if this lasts me to Vegas, and let's see how much this is gonna cost. Closest comment to the total on this video gets a shout out. How much y'all think I'm gonna spend on this trip? Let me know in them comments. This is the last time we're gonna see the Pacific Ocean on the map. We're going to I got the craziest thing planned for tomorrow. I'll see you then. Look where we're at, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! No more Cali! Let's go! See you there. Laguna Seca.